Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. In this session po, I will walk you through the features of this customized guest management system. It is a web-based guest management system. This is designed ideally for condo unit owners or even property managers who want to manage bookings of their properties. So, yung nakikita niyo pong user interface dito is the public page where clients can access, and we also have later, which I will show to you, yung admin panel, where yung administrator lang po or owners of the property ang merong access. Okay, so dito po sa public page na to, if you can access this, ito po yung mga laman. Una, meron pong home tab or home icon dito. So when you click this, it always goes back to this main page. So meron din po yung placeholder ng business name. So this is actually editable if the system is turned over to the client. So pwede po nilang baguhin yung name of the business here. Tapos as you can see here, nandito po yung location ng property. So like for example, Davao City, yung mga properties na ino-offer ninyo. We also have here the contact numbers. So pwede pong ilagay dito yung contact numbers. Of course, this is just a placeholder because later in the actual turnover, pwede po itong baguhin under the admin panel. Also, you have your email address, displayed at the top, So, and you have the link of your Facebook account if your business has a page, Facebook page, for example. So, ilalagay po natin dyan. Also, meron po tayong main tabs here. Meron po tayong reviews. So, pag i-click po natin yung reviews, makikita niyo po yung mga previous reviews. Of course, this is just an example for purposes of demo. So, yan po. Diyan po nakikita yung comment, yung rating po nung previous client about the service. So, nandyan po lahat. So, they can just click leave a review. So, they don't have to create an account here just to be able to leave a comment. So, yun po yun. And then, we also have here the frequently asked questions. So, if yung client, meron po silang mga questions na common, question, so maaari pong nilang makita dito. So pag clinic niyo po yan, nandito po lahat yung frequently asked questions about the amenities, about the arrival, about anything, general questions, or about the payment. So dito nyo po isi-set up yan. Pero doon sa admin panel. And we also have rules. Kung meron po kayong mga rules specific to your property, so dito na po ilalagay yan. So pag clinic niyo po ito, halimbawa, do all units have Wi-Fi? So pag clinic niyo po yan, nandyan po yung sagot, yes. So every unit has fiber Wi-Fi included at no extra cost. Speeds typically range from etc. Yan. Okay, so yan po. So let me close. The other tab here, yung submit payment, dito po kapag magbubook po yung client, di ba po, bago po ma-confirm yung booking niya, of course, dapat magbayad muna siya. Either yung payment niya is a down payment or full payment. So, kailangan niyang ma-send doon dito sa page na to yung proof of payment. So, para magawa niya yun, the client has to go to this tab. So, kiklik lang po niya yung submit payment, and then ipi-fill out niya po yung required field here. For example, yung booking reference. So, saan makukuha yung booking reference? Kapag nag-book na po yung client using this page and successfully submitted yung booking niya, so automatic the system will provide the booking reference number. So that would be yung booking reference number na yun will be sent to the email of that client, and then yung nakalagay na booking reference number dun would be the basis niya para ilagay yung reference na yun dito, no? Tapos ilalagay niya yung email na ginamit niya, and then yung proof of payment pwede niyo pong i-upload dito or yung screenshot niya. And then required din po na kailangan ng government or valid ID. So i-upload din po niya. So isasabit niya yan dito sa system, no? So later yung property owner or yung administrator ng property will match, no, yung specific booking against this proof of payment. So then i-check po nila kung pumasok sa account nila yung payment, so before they can confirm your booking, no? So ganun po yung process dito. Okay, so ayan, so meron yung header, tapos kung nakikita niyo dito meron po tayong search section here, no, similar to booking.com or Agoda or Airbnb, no? So gagawin lang po ni client is he has to choose the date of check-in. So for example, today June 7, tapos ang check-out niya, let us say, is June 10, for example. How many guests? So pwede pong dagdagan yan, no? So you just click this search. So pag click niyo po yung search, so makikita po niya sa system kung ilang units yung available during those period, no? So sabi niya dito 5 o 5 units available. So yan, di ba? So pag available siya, i-show niya dito, no? I-show niya dito yung property na available. Ayan po. Yan ang ating, yan, no? Meron na siyang remarks dito, available for these dates. Ayan, with the price. Ayan po, no? Or pwede naman po na kung ayaw yung gamitin ito, pwede naman po dito kayo, no, sa mismong properties, no? So meron pa tayong dito, no, button for get quote and book now. So dito po sa bawat property po meron pong photos, no, na nakikita, and then nandiyan po yung detail nung property. So ito yung pangalan ng property, yung unit, etc., etc., no? So ayan, then sample lang po ito, ha, for purposes of demo. So kung ilang guest po yung magkakasya sa isang room, tapos kung queen bed, no, ayan, and then ano yung rule nila with regard to pets, etc., and then the price per night, no? So yan po. So yung client pwede po silang secure ng quote agad-agad, no? So i-click niya to, and then ayan, dadagdagan yung kunwari dadagdagan ko yung guest, 3, include parking per night. Ayan, so meron na agad-agad idea yung client kung more or less magkano yung babayaran niya, no? Then if you are already okay with this, pwede ka mag-proceed to continue booking, or pwede mong i-cancel yung quote. So continue booking. So pag nag-continue booking ka, no, so punta ka niya sa interface na to, no? So yung specific property na sinelect mo, no, tapos i-require ka niya to input your guest information like your full name, contact number, your email address, etc. And then yan, dito naman po ilalagay niyo naman po yung date ng kailan po kayo mag-check-in. So booking date. So check-in is 7 today, check out is 10. So that is ilang 3 nights, no? Ayan, so nag-automatic compute na po siya. Okay, and then ito po yung standard check-in time po natin is 2 p.m. Check-out time is 12 noon, no? And ito yung selected date po. And then pwede niyo pong dagdagan yung guests. So 1, let's say 2, no? Ayan. Okay. And then if you are bringing with you a vehicle, so pwede po ninyong i-check ito. Pag chinek niyo po yan, i-require po kayo to enter yung specific information about the vehicle, like yung plate number, no, ano yung vehicle type, etc., tapos color, no, and then if you want to say something, may notes po kayo or remarks, pwede naman po, no. So kung hindi naman po, wala naman po kayong vehicle, pwede naman pong i-leave uncheck itong part na to. Then we also have here additional extras, so like meron tayong parking slot, no, so how much per night, so 400 for example. So pag nag-add ka ng parking slot, so per night po yan, ayan, so ayan, 400 yan, so ilang nights yon, 3 nights, so dapat 3, ayan. And then if ever po, no, na available yung airport transfer, pwede po kayo mag-select ng additional service. So that's 1,200 per, supposed to be, it is for per transfer, no, not per night. So yan. And then extra mattress, ayan, early check-in, no, kasi ang standard time po natin for check-in is 2 p.m. So may mga guest po na gusto maaga po silang dumating, gusto nilang mag-early check-in, no. So kung available naman po yung units, pwede pong ma-activate po itong ano na to, no. Pero kung hindi available, so hindi po ito ma-activate. So hindi niya pwedeng i-choose yung additional service na to. Okay, and late check-out naman po, ayan, meron din pong charge. So yan. Okay, so after that, dito naman po, meron po kayong payment option, whether reservation fee only, so that's equivalent to 50% of the total billing, or pwedeng full payment, no. So regardless of the choice you make, so meron po tayong option dyan. Okay, ayan, so pag reservation only, so makikita dito yung ano mo, no, kung magkano yung additional or balance po. Kung full payment naman po, yung total amount, no, are due. So you just click confirm booking, no. So yan po, no, pagka kinonfirm po niyo, yan po yung makikita ninyo, booking confirm. So this is the reference, booking reference number. Don't worry, pwede niyo i-screenshot to, pero para sure po kayo na meron po kayong kopya ng booking reference number, but the system will automatically send an email to the client, no, regarding the booking, regarding the payment instruction, kung saan magbabayad, paano yung pagbabayad, etc. Okay? So, yan. So bumalik tayo ngayon dito sa ating main page. Okay po. So, ito po, essentially, ito lang po yung laman ng ating public page na accessible po sa mga clients po natin. Okay po. Sige. So, bago tayo pumunta dun sa admin panel po, no, I'll just like to show you yung preview po nung automated booking emails, no. So ito po yung marireceive ninyo kapag confirm na po yung inyong email, confirm na po yung inyong booking. Ayan po, ito po yun, no. Tapos ito yung sample nung PDF file na naka-attach. So yan po yung ipapakita ninyo, no, doon when you enter the property before the card, no. Then meron din po tayong check-in instruction, ayan po. Then payment reminder, no, nandyan po yun. Separate emails po itong matatanggap. And then check-out reminder, no, meron din pong ganyan na feature. Okay, so now let me go to ito po yung public page, no, kung saan lahat ng clients, as long as they have the access to the link, pwede po nila itong makita, no, and ma-explore. Ito po yung admin panel. So let me just show you. So ito po yung admin panel natin. So ang may access lang po dito ay yung property owner or yung property manager. So wala pong access ang public dito. That's why yung link dito ay binibigay lang po doon sa owner or the property manager. So let me just walk you through this admin panel, no. So let me sign in. This is my default credential, no. So when I enter my credentials, then enter sign in, so you will have this access, no. So sa interface na to, ito po yung mga laman niya. Una, meron po tayong gear icon, no? So itong gear icon, pag click ko po siya, nandiyan po yung detalye about the business. So pwede niyo pong palitan yung pangalan ng business, no? So pwede niyo pong palitan yung contact numbers, yung email na nadi-display doon sa public page na pinakita ko po kanina. And then you can also change the location or contact address, standard check-in time, ilalagay niyo po dito. And then reservation fee, how many percent, no? And then your admin email for booking alerts, no? So ayan. Also, you can insert here the link of your Facebook page, no? So yung nakikita niyo po kanina dun sa public page na link for Facebook, pag click niyo po yun, no, it will it will lead the user to the Facebook page, no, of the business, parang ganon, no. And so save, then it will automatically be reflected. Okay, another is meron po tayo dito yung you can toggle yung light and dark mode. So pag click ko po to yung dark mode, yan po, no, depende po, no, sa preference nung user. Mayroon po mga user na mas gusto nila yung ganitong mode. Meron naman po yung gusto nila yung medyo ganito, lighter, no. So yan, at least you have a choice, no. So whether what kind of mode, no, light or dark you want to choose while working in this admin page. Okay, then we also have here the sidebars. So sidebars, meron po tayo iba't ibang tabs like yung bookings. So sa bookings po, ito po yung nakikita niyo ngayon. Nandito po lahat, no, nakikita niyo yung mga bookings submitted, no. So like yung booking reference number, kailan sinubmit, no. Ano yung unit na binook, no, sino yung guest, ano yung check-in date, check-out date, then ilang nights, and then magkano yung babayaran, no. Ayan po. And then automatic yung default status niya is pending kapag hindi pa po nagbabayad. Then meron po kayong choices dito whether you want to change the status from pending to confirm. Lalo na pwede niyo pong i-change ng confirm kapag na-confirm niyo na po na nagbayad na siya at pumasok na yung payment sa inyo pong account, no? Pwede naman po yung i-change from pending to cancel, no, kapag nag-cancel po yung guest. At kapag completed na po, like nag-check-in na siya, then nag-check out, completed na po yung booking, yung stay niya, no. So you just choose completed, no, as a status. Yan po. Then meron po tayong view button here. Pag click niyo po siya, no, mag-show po, no, yung lahat ng details ng booking, no. Ayan po. Tapos dito bilang admin, pwede niyo pong i-set up yung units, no. Kung meron po kayong several units, no, actually this is designed for multi-property guest management system, no. So hindi lang po para sa isang property. So if you have like several, like 10 or 15 or 100 different various properties po, pwede po niyong i-set up dito, no. So you just go to this button, add unit. So pag click niyo po yung add unit, no, i-require niya po kayo to enter the unit ID, ano yung unit name, no, ano yung ano yung name ng developer halimbawa, or yung subdivision or yung condo example, no. And then address, ilan yung maximum guest na pwedeng magkasya dyan sa unit na yan, no. Ano yung standard rate niyo po. Then if you want to charge for cleaning fee, no, security deposit, no, acquisition cost. Ito po naman po ay option, ano po to, no, hindi po ito nakikita ng client, no, for purposes lang po ng owners, no, makikita nila yung acquisition cost ng property para for purposes of computing the ROI and the payback, no. So and then status, kung active or inactive. Pag active po, makikita po ng client dun sa main public page. Pag inactive naman po, hindi po makikita ng client. Tapos pwede niyo pong i-set up dito kung allowed ang pet or hindi, no? So pagka chinek niyo na allowed, then makikita yun ng client doon. Pwede niyo naman po rin i-check yung extras, no, or additional services like parking slot kung available. Pwede, kung hindi naman po available, pwede niyo pong i-check. Tapos yan, no, yung nakikita niyo kanina sa ating main page. Tapos dito, pwede niyo pong ilagay dito yung maglagay ng several photos of the units para po pag yung client nag-browse doon po sa main page po natin, no, makikita po nila yung view, actual view po nung unit ninyo, no. So dito ang gagawin ng property manager or yung administrator po nitong system is just to enter the link of the photo. So kung nanggaling pa naman po yan sa Google Drive, i-ano niyo po, i-save niyo lang po dito yung link, no. But of course, it can be improved. Pwede naman po na instead of copying the link, pwede naman po yung upload feature or drag and drop, no, na feature po natin na mas madali po, no. So nasa preference po yan nung client po natin itong system na to. Okay, save mo. So, magkakaroon ka ngayon ng additional property here. Yan po. Then, meron din po dito yung pricing. Sa pricing naman po, di ba, meron po tayong standard price. Pero dito po, of course, alam naman po natin yung industry na to, minsan nagbabary yung price ng unit depende kung ano yung panahon. So, kung halimbawa, mga holidays po yan, peak season, usually nagtataas ng presyo. So dito po sa system natin, pwede niyo pong i-set up 'yon, no, na say for example, no, merong certain date na kung saan holiday, so peak season kasi nagbabakasyon yung mga tao, pwede niyo pong i-set up sa system kung magkano automatic yung rate doon, no. So kapag yung client sinuse niya yung particular date na yon, nag-pull yung date ng booking niya sa date na sinet up nyo na merong special price dahil holiday, so yun po yung magre-reflect na rate, no, doon sa ating doon sa ating main page. So kumbaga hindi mo na kailangan manually i-adjust yung price mo kasi yung system na yung gagawa para sa iyo, no. Halimbawa nito Christmas, talagang New Year peak season ito, no. Talagang lahat nagbabakasyon. So in that case, pwede niyo pong increase, no, yung i-adjust yung regular rate of the unit to up to 40%, no. So yung mga ganon, depende po yan sa owner, paano po yung strategy nila in pricing, no. So basta dito pwede niyo pong i-set up, pwede mong i-edit, no. Ayan, pwede mo pong i-edit. Ayan, may preview siya ng base fare niya. So ito pagka nag-increase, yan yung magiging price, no. Pwede kayong mag-add ng rule, no. So ito mga example lang po yan, but pwede kayong mag-add ng rule, no, kung ano yan. Baka mayroong special holiday in that area dahil for example Davao City during yung anniversary ng Davao City, no. So yan, usually in those days talagang peak season yan kasi maraming nagbabakasyon. So pwede niyo pong i-increase yung price niyo in that period. Another feature in this admin panel is itong maintenance. So para yung property owner alam po niya kung ano yung status ng unit niya. So pwede po ditong i-report, no, kung ano yung mga nakikitang problema sa unit, like for example ito, no, merong unit C302, sabi dito aircon not cooling in living room, no. So ayan, so high priority siya pero ang status niya in progress, no. So pwede po ilagay kung ano yung estimated cost, no, to repair that para yung owner po nakikita din po na kung ano yung mga dapat ayusin doon sa unit niya, no. So ayan po, pwede po kayong mag-add ng ticket, no, kung meron po kayong mga additional na i-report. Okay, dito naman po, meron naman po tayong under this insights major tab, meron po tayo yung stats, no. So statistics po nung magkano yung revenue for this month, no, occupancy rate po natin, yung pending bookings, confirmed bookings and canceled, no. So ano yung mga upcoming check-ins po natin in the next 7 days, nandito po yan, no. Ayan. Ayan po, no? Meron din po tayong reports. So, dito sa reports po natin, nandiyan po yung revenue report, no? Per property po yan. Okay? Meron din po tayong report, revenue report per unit, no? So, yan po. Kita natin. Then, expenses report. So, nakikita po natin yung mga expenses. Pwede po kayong mag-add ng expense dito. Ayan. So, ma-add po siya dito. So, pwede po yung expense report natin by category of expense like this. Pwede naman po by property. So, nakikita niyo po per property magkano yung expenses niya. No? Ayan po siya. And then, yan naman po yung records ng lahat ng mga expenses natin. And sa bottom po nitong screen na to, makikita niyo yung income statement. So, comparison of the revenue and expenses per property. So, nakita mo kung anong property yung making profit, alin yung lugi, no? So, yung mga green po dyan, ibig sabihin, meron pong net profit yan. Dito naman po sa mga naka-red, ibig sabihin, ano po, net loss po yan, no? Kasi mas malaki yung expenses kaysa sa revenue. So, example lang po ito just for the purpose of demo to show you how it works, no? Yung system po natin. And then, dito po, maaari po kasi na you are managing several properties owned by different unit owners, no? So, pwede pong ganun ng business model ninyo. So, in that case, ito pong feature na to, yung investment na tab, nakikita po ninyo dito yung performance ng bawat property, no? So, dito, ayan, meron po tayong mga KPI cards dito, tapos meron din po tayong portfolio revenue and forecast, no? So, yan, meron po, pwede niyo pong i-adjust yung actual history, no, na maipapakita, and then pwede niyo pong i-adjust yung forecast, no. So 3 months, 6 months, or in the next 6 months, no. Yan po yung forecast, ito po yung actual. Yan. So dito naman, per unit performance, nakikita niyo yung performance ng bawat unit. So, kung sino yung, kumbaga, leading in terms of revenue and profit. So, nakikita niyo yung revenue, yung expenses, yung net income, no, yung ROI niya, no. Of course, it has to be set pa. Then, the payback period, no. So, ang ibig sabihin po ng payback period, kung bumili ka ng condo worth 5 million, no, and you decided to list it, no, for rental. So parang ang concept ng payback is how many years, or how many, yung period where you are able to recover your investment, no, through that lease rental or lease income or rental income. So yan po yung concept natin ng payback period. Okay, and then occupancy rate, nakikita niyo rin po yan. And then yung per night average cost and bookings, kung ilang bookings na. So makikita niyo dito kapag sila po yung pinakamalaki ang revenue or income, meron po siyang nangunguna po siya sa listahan. Then another is we also have here yung sa configuration naman ng system. So ang admin lang po yung mayroong power to explore or manipulate this, no. So meron po tayong settings. Sa settings po, meron po tayong user management. Ayan po. So nakalagay po dito kung sino yung allowed na user nitong admin, itong ano na to, no, UI na to. So meron po tayong admin, no. So manager, no, staff, or yung viewer lang, no, mga ganun. Pwede po kayo mag-add ng user, no. So yun yung kinaganda nito. You are not just limited to 1 or 2 or 3 number of users. You can set up as many number of users as you would want, no. Ayan. So user management po yan. We also have here the ability or feature in this system where you can choose the appearance in terms of color, no. So ganun lang, simple lang po, no. Colors lang po yung kaya nating baguhin, no, but not the entire appearance of the system. Dito pwede po kayong mag-choose, gusto niyo ng blue, gusto ng red, blue, green. Ayan po, no. So bawa gusto ko ng navy, royal navy. Ayan. So save niyo lang po. So magbabago ngayon yung color, no, ng system natin. Then we also have here notifications. So dito po natin i-set up yung ano yung mag-a-appear doon sa notification sa email notification doon sa client kapag ka nag-book po siya. So, pwede po natin yun i-baguhin at i-customize. Dito po yun mangyayari lahat, no? Dito sa notification setting. Also have yung frequently asked questions, no? So, kung ano yung mga nakikita niyo frequently asked questions and answers, no, doon sa inyong main page po, dito po yan na set up, no? So, if ever po na gusto niyo pang magdagdag ng additional frequently asked question, pwede niyo pong i-click ito. O, ayan po. Okay, and the last feature of this system is yung feedback. So, dito po sa feedback, if ever po, no, ito naman po on the side of the system developer, no, during the deployment of this system, syempre, any system sa unang test, hindi naman perfect yan. Meron at meron pong mga problems, no. So, this feedback feature allows the system user to report any bugs, any errors, or any if the user based on his user experience would want to enhance something about this system, pwede po nilang i-report dito sa feedback na to, so that me as a system developer, I can access it and see it, therefore I can make the necessary adjustment or correction if ever, no? So paano po niya itong view po na to, yung records po, no? So lahat ng sinubmit po ng mga feedback about the system. Pero paano mag-submit, no, yung user nung feedback? So kung nakikita niyo po dito sa baba, parating nandyan yan, pwede niyo pong i-click yan, then yan, no, it will allow you to report kung ano yung mga bugs, error, enhancement, or even kung meron po kayong question hindi naiintindihan about the system, pwede po kayong mag-ask ng question. Short summary po nung title or subject nung concern niyo, and then yung sa description, dito na po lahat, ilatag lahat in detail kung ano po yung about sa specifics about the question. Then, send nyo po, then pupunta po yung dito sa record po natin. Okay? So, meron po yung mga status, kung open pa, in progress, closed, or want fix, no? So, pwede nyo pong ma-view din, no, individually. So, yan po, no? Yan po yung ating system or guest management system na admin view or access, no? So, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.